it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for The Normal Heart. Guys, this is the Big Pride Movie Bash Part 2. I will link last year's Movie Bash for Pride Month at the end of this video. You guys can go back and watch all those videos. The fit for this week is Gay the Prey Away, and we got the gay frogs. It is, I think it's just a cool shirt, but it is a play on Alex's Jones that they're turning the frogs gay. I love this. You guys know I support my brothers and sisters in the community, and I do this this is our second year doing this, to show some great cinema that deals with gay, lesbian, bisexual, transsexual, all queer things, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get right into this review. This is actually a made-for-TV streaming movie, but this cast, man, I think if this was released in theaters, this would have done gangbusters. Mark Ruffalo, Jonathan Golf, Jim Parsons, Julia Roberts, Alfred Molina, Matt Bomer. This takes place in the early 80s when the AIDS epidemic started to take over. This is all takes place in New York City. We have Mark Ruffalo's character, Ned Weeks, who is just thrown into this of trying to help educate the gay community that this disease, much like is like cancer, and there's no cure for it, and it is just going to decimate numbers. And it goes through that the mayor, he says it's like, it's scary to think that the mayor and the president doesn't want to help us because they don't care about gay men. They just want to see us die and everything else. And it kind of comes to fruition when he finally gets to talk to somebody at the White House. Basically, do straight people get it? And he's like, I don't have that data. And they're like, man, we don't care. We don't care about you. And this is, my brothers had a friend who was a gay man who had AIDS and everything. He was a cool dude. Lost contact with him years and years ago, but he was, luckily, medicine had come far enough that he was doing pretty all right. This whole story is just so hardcore. There are some great, awesome scenes in this movie. Jim Parsons' character, every time one of their friends dies, he goes through his Rolodex, and now a Rolodex, for you young kids or whoever's watching this, is basically a card that has name, number, address on it, and he takes out their card and he wraps it in a rubber band with the rest of them and puts them in his desk, because he feels like throwing it away is just an inappropriate thing to do for the memory of their friends. It's a crushing moment. Matt Bomer and Mark Ruffalo play lovers in this, and it follows their story that Matt Bomer gets AIDS, and it leads us through the story of how Mark Ruffalo deals with it, how the group, the Gay Men's Community Health Center that he created along with everybody else, kind of just push him out because he's the loudest and he's trying to make the difference, and everybody else wants to keep basically in the closet about things. And it's really sad, but it's an awesome movie. Shows you, like, everything was, man. People were so scared of AIDS, and like, I guess it was South Park that did it, that nobody cares about AIDS anymore and shit like that. And it's just kind of a thing that to go from that, the beginning of it, that it was terrifying, that it was killing all these young gay men. Nowadays, when we kind of just really don't think about it, it's It's kind of crazy. But this movie is brilliantly shot. It's beautiful. It's a great story of the time. And I love it. I would recommend it to everybody. This first week on the Big Pride Movie Bash 2, it's a rough one. We're covering some hardcore movies, but I will say it gets lighter later on in the month. I hope you guys stick around for it. I sure do appreciate. What are the rankings for this movie? Letterboxd has it at a 3.8 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 94 critic score and an 88 audience score. IMDb has it sitting at a 7.9 out of 10. But where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters are a 4.5. The design is a 3, which brings our total to 3.75. Guys, let me know down below. Have you seen The Normal Heart? Are you a fan of Mark Ruffalo, Jonathan Goff, Matt Bomer, Alfred Molina, Julia Roberts? All those guys. This is a banger cast for this movie, and it's brilliantly done. Let me know down below. I'd sure love to hear from you guys. Remember, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us support the Pride Month, and I will see you in my next review. Bye.